Howdy, y'all, friends, family, and neighbors. Welcome back to Southern Style. My name is Jesse Bridgeon. There's a slight glare on the camera. That's okay. So I want to start off by saying thank you, YouTube, for listening to my appeal and realizing I didn't violate community guidelines and the strike wasn't necessary. I will admit, however, the last two videos you did fly, those completely violated your policy, and I apologize. But I will admit, it was cool how it didn't even take them 5 hours to respond to my appeal. They brought my video back up at 1 in the morning. So, great job to the YouTube team, and a huge thanks to them for listening to me. Even though I'm a small creator, which I'm. It's cool they reacted so fast to a small creator. Anyway, today's belt buckle is this. And today's boot of the day is this Durango. 2 Durangos in a row. Put that back on my foot. Anyway, today we're going over scary stories, or just horror stories. I did something like this back in 2020 when I had a Spotify podcast. I talked where I read horror stories and whatnot, scary stories, paranormal encounters, being robbed at gunpoint, serial killer, whatnot. Excuse me. Yeah, I just took that belt buckle off for that segment. Just horror stories in general. You can't find it. I have since removed it from Spotify. However, in 2018, I had a YouTube channel, one of my many channels. I started in 2016, where I reacted to Darkness Prevails, a YouTube channel / podcast, which I have listened to since 2015, so before I was even on the internet. Darkness Prevails is cool though. That channel, I am going to upload all the old videos of it on here like I did with my 2017 channel. That's called the Archive Series. You can watch it if you want. It's pretty bad. I don't recommend it. But you can watch the Archive Series. Anyways, I'm going to bring the 2018 channel onto here. I have not found my 2016 channel on YouTube since 2019. So the last decade was the last time I saw any of the videos. So hopefully I can get those on here by the end of 2024. My co-star on that channel has actually found it, which is cool as shit. So it might be coming on here anytime soon. If he can send me the fucking link so I can download it. Where was I? Another thing is, most of these stories are true. I'm going to give locations. So only one of them is going to have an exact location, though. The other is just going to be a general area. And they're all allegedly true. No real names will be used. These are all from family members, so I trust them. Let's start off with, so there's this guy named D, and he's driving with his friend R down this road they had been on 1,000 times. And these stories, the first few are going to take place in Gallatin County, Kentucky. So D, he's driving, and then all of a sudden, this is a 10-minute stretch of road, and the road starts going on for like 30 minutes. They're driving on this straight stretch, which is supposed to be a 10-minute road, and they're driving on it for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and 60 minutes, and they're getting more and more scared. And then they both close their eyes, and they open, and they're just on the interstate, which the interstate is not even near this stretch of road. It's like they were going on this road that was supposed to be 10 minutes, that went on for 50 minutes. And then they closed their eyes, and they woke up on a road going this way, which is as creepy. Anyways, another story with D and W. They're hunting, and they get down, and they're throwing the deer meat in this, or the heart and the stomach, everything you gut the deer out of when you kill a deer, in a bag. And the bag stands up on its end. Just stands straight up. What's story number 3? So story number 3, trying to think of its context. I can't remember the third one. I can't remember the third one. Maybe there's only 2. I thought there was 3. Anyways, we're going to go on to the last story, which is located at the Densmore homestead, and this guy named A. A died in 2011. Anyways, the Densmore homestead, very popular in Boone County. He lived and worked there right before it was owned by Boone County. So I think the 1980s. It was still privately owned when he was maintaining the property. So he goes to sleep one night, and there's knocking on his door. And he's the only person, he's the groundskeeper there, so he's the only person who who would be there at that time. Because it was privately owned, but nobody lived there besides him, because he maintained the property. Anyway, he got up, he checked to see who was knocking on the door, and this wasn't like the front door, it was his bedroom door. So he goes around, he starts searching the whole house, he don't find nothing. Soon as he closes the door, there's knocking on it again, so he rips the door open and nobody's there. Like, he didn't even make it back to his bed, just as soon as he closed the door, knock, knock, knock. And still nothing. He passed away in 2010, so, I was only 2 years old. I don't know I never got to talk to him about that. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm going to kind of be generic here and get on my knees and beg you to like and subscribe, Daddy. Pardon my French there, no homo. Have a nice day, y'all, friends, family, and neighbors.